Hey everyone. So I was watching one of the Awkward GM's videos and seeing this tier list and it got me thinking. Um, I thought I'd do one of my own. So I'm going to do it a little differently. So as you can see, I have my rankings of favorite, like, okay, dislike, and unknown are for the ones I haven't read yet. But rather than ranking what I enjoy most as a player, I think I'm going to rank them based on what I think enjoy running when it's a pure group. What I mean by pure group is all the PCs are playing one game line. I may do a crossover one later, but I think I'm going to start here. So the first one we got here, we got our mortals. And I'm just going to start with that right here. Why? I know dozens and dozens of systems, and if we're going to play ordinary people, I'll probably grab a different game. Not that Chronicle of Darkness can't do this and can't run a good horror game with just mortals. It just doesn't have the feel or grind down. I find the beings with supernatural abilities or even uplifted humans a little bit to be more exciting, better use of this crunchy system. Next, we got Vampire the Masquerade. We got politics. We got all sorts of things. And it is great to run with a pure group. However, I'm going to put it there. Mostly because I don't find vampire stories to be long lasting or super engaging. It doesn't mean they can't be a lot of fun. It's just given the option of everything available to me, it doesn't rank high on the list. Next, we have werewolves. Brutal killing machines that the world knows. They deal with the spirit world and act as the wardens. I find this is both a great game to run and ideal in a pure group. Unless it's going to be very spirit heavy and drawing other supernatural beings who can interact with them, werewolves stand really well on their own. Next, we have mage, people who can rewarp reality. They go firmly in as one of my favorites. I adore Mage. I love running mystery games with them. And they are great when everyone else is playing a Mage. They do not make good crossover in the PC group. It is vastly unbalanced, I'm sure. Maybe not all the community, but enough of you understand. Next, we have Promethean, an interesting game about becoming human from a Frankenstein monster. Now, this game with all Prometheans is almost necessity as most creatures automatically hate them if played by the rules. So I'm going to put it in a like. They're fun to do. They can be have some interesting things. I don't think they are designed to be long-term campaign, but they never stay in one place long enough to establish roots in a normal campaign. Next we have changelings, beings taken by the Fae and returning. They also follow one of my favorites as running a peer group, though I find they can somewhat blend with other supernatural beings without too much hassle. Next, we're just going to put the hunters right beside the mortals here for pretty much the same reason. Uh, if I'm going to run a bunch of people taking on the supernatural, I'm probably going to use a different system. Geist. Geist. I should mention, I'm ranking all these based on their second edition versions or close thereof. I have not yet read Geist second edition. I'm told it's vastly different, so I don't feel I can give a good opinion on where it is, so it's going in unknown. Mummy, same place. Haven't been able to pick it up. Demon. Demon is an interesting game. I find very much like Mage, it'd be hard to blend them, but as a group full of demons, you can have some interesting spy type adventures. Beasts. They're okay. There's a lot of controversy with beasts. A whole beast party is not really required. In fact, they're one of the types that can blend with others very well. But that said, uh, a lot of playstyles are going to clash very hard with the mythos and personalities that a beast brings to a table. I find you need to be a little bit careful and see exactly what they're looking for. Deviant. I have not had enough time to dive into Deviant too much, but I really like it. It's only going in like only because I find that the threat level in that needs to be weaved in really well for it to work. And these are very short term, light them on fire characters are going to blaze forward, have a great time, and maybe disappear in the spiral like a lot of games. Alright guys, let me know what you think of this video and just trying something new. I hope everyone's having a great week and has a great weekend. Bye for now.